Hey there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Hidden Miracles, our new parish video series where we share with you some of the lesser known miracles from the New Testament and hopefully help them to bring some holiness into your life. I'm Regis subbing in at the last minute, but happy to be here with you guys again for another episode of this series. Let's get right into it. Today, I want to share with you the miracle of Paul shaking off a snake from the Acts of the Apostles, chapter 28. Paul had gathered a bundle of brushwood and was putting it on the fire when a viper, escaping from the heat, fastened on his hand. When the natives saw the snake hanging from his hand, they said to one another, "This man must certainly be a murderer. Though he escaped the sea, justice has not let him remain alive." But he shook the snake off into the fire and suffered no harm. They were expecting him to swell up or suddenly to fall down dead. But after waiting a long time and seeing nothing unusual happen to him, they changed their minds and began to say that he was a god. So of course, this story comes to us from the Acts of the Apostles, and Peter and Paul are two of the major characters of this book of the Bible. Obviously two of the greatest apostles, two of our greatest saints in all of Catholicism. Paul, during one of his journeys all around the world, essentially, was on a ship that was caught in a massive storm. Miraculously, they survived, and just after that, he is bitten by a snake from a pile of brushwood that he was carrying. And apparently in this area, the snakes were particularly poisonous, so the group of natives that he was traveling with immediately assumed, okay, clearly God is angry with this man. He allowed him to survive this great flood, this great storm, but then said, nope, actually, as a matter of fact, you still need to atone for some sin, so I'm going to send this snake to bite you and kill you. But Paul, in a show of just complete coolness, shakes off the snake nonchalantly back into the fire and suffers no harm. So it's clear to us from the reaction of the natives in this particular story that this was a miraculous survival on Paul's part. This is not something that you would have expected. This is not a snake bite that people normally came back from. It's another example of God protecting those that he has ordained, protecting those he has anointed to go out and share his mission in the world. And the good news for all of us is that we are those people. You know, we are Paul in this story, and we need to trust and believe that the Lord has got our backs and that he will protect us from worldly dangers while we do his work. It's never going to be easy to be a Christian. It's never going to be easy to speak those uncomfortable truths that the Catholic faith teaches. But we are to know that God has our back. He will watch over us as we share his good news with the rest of the world, and he will never abandon us to stuff like snake bites. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Hidden Miracles. We'll see you right back here Friday morning, 10 a.m. for the next episode. May God bless you all, and thanks for watching.